Guys, it's EG. Welcome back. I know it's been a while, it's been 3 weeks. And I do want to say, don't worry guys, I have like 7 videos in the drafts, they're just like done, but just need to be edited. But today we're back and I want to discuss today how to gain aura like Ayanokoji. And my inspiration for this video is that when I was just scrolling on social media like for a little bit, like 2 seconds, I just quickly checked the reel, see what's popping. And I just see all of them were about aura. And like it's become really mainstream, and for a good reason, because aura is real and I feel like more people are noticing that. But what I do want to say is that aura is rare. Like in your school there's probably no one with aura. I wouldn't even say I have aura, probably not yet. The reason why I'm making this video is because in the military I've seen generals, I've seen sergeants with actual aura. And like we know in the anime A Classroom Elite, Ayanokoji is pretty much shown with aura, and he has aura, like you can't deny that. But like I said, aura has become like really mainstream now, so I want to see, I've seen people's like take on it and it's like completely incorrect. I was like, what? How are people so off on like what aura actually is? So I'm just like, okay, let me make a video and actually show like a no bullshit version on what's actually aura and how to obtain it. So to begin, I want to say that you cannot fake aura. Aura is like the only thing that's really natural and authentic, and you can't, like, I can't just give you a video and say, oh, do this, do that, do this, because that's not what aura is. Like, you can't fake aura. You either have it or you don't. That's what I'm saying. Like in your schools, in like real life, like there's probably people really rare that they have aura. And then that's why I'm saying the concepts that everyone has about aura on like social media is completely wrong. Like for example, they assume that, okay, so people are saying that if you just wear like a black outfit, it like you get plus 100 aura points, or if you act mysterious you get plus 100 aura points. And that's not how it works. The whole like prestige about aura, and the only reason why it's valuable is because you don't really need anything, you're just it. Like if you have aura, you just have aura no matter what you're wearing or whatever, no matter what you're doing. So for example, someone who would I say in real life has aura, it's LeBron James, which is like objective, like it's not subjective. Whether he's wearing the most fancy suit, whether he's like wearing some homeless ass outfit, or whether he's wearing all black, it doesn't matter, he's gonna have aura. If you give someone else, if you just give some random person on the street a fully black outfit, he's not gonna have aura. If you just get some random guy who's never accomplished anything, never did anything, he's not gonna have aura. So you guys are kind of understanding what I'm trying to point towards, that aura is like in within, it's not gonna be from external factors. But now let's backtrack. Like I said in the beginning, I said that the sergeants, the generals as seen in the military had aura. LeBron James has aura. Ayanokoji has aura. So how do these people, how do these characters have aura and we don't? That's because they have 4 major differences between them and the average human, which is experience, jadedness, demeanor, and temperament. So let me break it down section by section. So experience is basically the perfect way to explain aura. Aura isn't something you can fake. It's built from the ground up through every hard fought battle, every setback, and every victory. So each scar and each lesson learned adds to your aura. It's about facing the world head on, diving into the deep end and coming out stronger. So pretty much experience is your foundation. It's the countless hours you put in, the relentless pursuit of mastery, and the willingness to endure pain and keep moving forward. Without real experience, your aura is just a shadow, and easily blown away by the winds of adversity. So to prove that I'm not just chatting shit, let's use an example. For example, Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson was in jail for like, I don't even know how long, maybe 2 years, he was going through hard fought battles. Like we don't know what he was going through there. He had a bunch of scars, a bunch of lessons learned, and everything else was just adding onto his aura. So when he came out, he literally just looked like a beast. Like when he just walked around in the streets after going through so much, his aura was just pretty much radiating. And not to like glaze him or anything, and pretty much everyone was scared of him, and people thought he was like the most fierce boxer of all time, and people still fear him, fear that exact version of him today. So that's exactly how you're going to get aura, by going through 1,000 hard fought battles, going through setbacks, and also achieving victory, because each scar, each lesson learned adds on to your aura. That's why in school, the athlete and the cool kid always have the most aura, because like they have gone through the most stuff, they've been through the most parties, or the athlete has been through the most training sessions. So when he walks in the classroom and the person beside him is just a loser who plays video games all day, he's obviously gonna look more greater, because you can see from the way he walks, from the way he's talking, his body, his posture, from all those training, all the hours he's put in, is obviously his aura's gonna radiate better. So now let's move on to the next section, which is jadedness. So don't misunderstand jadedness for being empty or just being a weirdo. This is about wisdom, the kind that only comes from being knocked down and getting back up again. It's pretty much the edge you get from knowing the world isn't like a bed of roses or just sunshines and rainbows. It's understanding that life isn't fair, but that's no reason to back down. It's pretty much knowing that, okay, I've been to zero again. I know I'm gonna get all my money back. I've lost for the 1,000th time, but I know I'm gonna come back. Being jaded means that you've seen the games people play, the tricks they use, and you're not easily fooled. It gives your aura a sharpness and a clarity that cuts through the noise and the nonsense. So this is exactly why all the generals, the sergeants, the old man in every anime have aura. It's because they're all jaded, because they all went through so many battles. They've been knocked down, they've got back up again, they've been to wars where they've seen their best friend get shot. It's the jadedness where they've just been through so much that they're not easily fooled, they're never phased. It's basically just like Ayanokoji, because he's been through so many things in his 15 years of white room training since he was born. It gives them like a sharp aura-ness and a clarity that cuts through the noise and the nonsense. It pretty much means that they're never fooled and they're never phased. That's why in every series, your favorite character who's never like phased by anything, who's never tempted by anything, that's called being jaded, because they already been through so much. So the more you go through, the more losses you take and the more wins you have, the more jaded you get. Like having your first heartbreak, it makes yourself more jaded. Losing, just like getting beat up, like getting jumped, all these things, getting robbed, all these things make you more jaded because you gain more life experience and already know how everything's like. For example, if someone points a gun to your face, but a gun has already been pointed to your face 20 more times, you become jaded and you're not phased, and it just adds to your aura. Now let's go to the third section, demeanor. How you carry yourself tells the world who you are without saying a word. A strong aura radiates from a solid demeanor. So this is what I want to say. Like this is like gonna prove exactly what I'm trying to say. LeBron James, he can be wearing sandals, like a boxers, and like a wife beater, and walk into McDonald's, and he's still gonna have aura. He's gonna aura mug everyone. Go give the homeless person, or just give like some like loser who just plays video games all day, the nicest suit, like a bunch of jewelry, everything. Have those two stand beside each other, he's gonna get completely aura marked by LeBron James. And then that obviously goes back to what I was saying about the experiences, the jadedness, but it's also because the strong aura radiates from being tall, like standing tall, shoulders back, eye forward, the muscles, the bruises on your body, the confidence, the calmness, the eye contact. It's just that your subconscious mind just can clearly tell from just looking at the person's physiognomy. You know that if you look at LeBron James, like let's go back to the same scenario where you have some like gamer kid from like 12th grade standing in like a suit decked out with jewelry, he's dripped out, and then we have LeBron James with like boxers on and like a tank top. You're just gonna be able to tell from the physiognomy, the way they stand, their posture, their eyes, their face, the bruises on their body, the scars, their feet, literally everything is just gonna tell. Like all those combined will just bring out the aura, and you would know, okay, I want this guy by my side. That's exactly why I'm saying that there's no external factor, there's no clothes, there's no way you act, like acting serious. There's nothing that you can do that can just give you aura. It all comes authentically from within. And you can't fake your demeanor. It's not something you can explicitly do. It's just something you create from, like, it just reflects your inner strength that you built through experience and the wisdom you gained from everything you went through in your life. And lastly, let's go to the last section, which is temperament. So your temperament is your inherent nature. It's the foundation upon which your experience and jadedness build. So it's the core of who you are, your resilience, your ability to stay balanced amidst chaos, and it's the calm in your decision making and the patience in your strategy. So the temperament is what keeps you grounded. It's like the internal compass that guides you through the noise. So it's your ability to stay cool, think clearly, and to act decisively when others falter. And your temperament is basically the anchor and the bedrock of your aura. So basically it's the thing it's like the unshakable part of you that others can see and respect. Like for example, the army sergeant, everyone knows that when it comes down to it, and there's someone shooting at the base right now, his ability to stay cool, think clearly, and act decisively when everyone else is scared is gonna be there. That's what just builds his aura. Like, it doesn't need to be shown explicitly, but everyone knows internally and from their subconscious mind that he has the ability to do that. So my last message is on be that you don't need to show or tell. Your aura does the talking for you, whether or not you're that guy or not. So if you're that guy, you don't need to be worried and start acting mysterious with putting all black outfits on to show your aura, because like that's not what it's gonna do. It's just gonna give you negative aura. If you have aura, if you're that guy, if you have all the experiences, everything that I was talking about in this video, it's just gonna show naturally to like around you. It's kind of like if you ever saw someone walking, you're like, oh okay, he's probably him. For my departing message, I just want to say, to have aura, you need to go through 1,000 hard-fought battles, have 1,000 setbacks, and have 1,000 victories. And from each scar, each lesson learned is gonna add to your aura. It's not something you can fake, but it's something that is just gonna be there. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. And I have like a lot of videos coming in the way, and I'll probably just like making raw videos like this, because like if you guys noticed, like if I was stuttering or like I was sounding like kind of unprofessional, it's because I'm using no script, by the way, and I was just like talking naturally. And if you made it to the end of this video and you're watching right now, then I believe you're a good candidate for our 1-year White Room program. If you've probably heard of it before if you watch my other videos, but my 1-year White Room program is pretty much a 430 slide PDF on a training guide for like every single day, and like it's pretty much optimized and like set in stone to just make you reach your 100% potential. We have like 400 members, and then the best part about my program now, which is like, it's actually like honestly the best part, because even though the whole thing was just designed for that PDF, we now added like 4 classes, or like it's been like 3 months now, and there's been like 30 more exams. But pretty much we do special exams, we have a whole private point system, we have like a leaderboard of like the top students. It's like hella competitive. It's just fun, and we're gonna have a new special exam. We have special exams every Sunday, so if you want to join and that sounds interesting to you, it's in the link in the description below. And it's honestly the best thing ever. Like, I don't think one person in this program has regret. And the best thing is that it just gets better and better and better. Like, we just recently, like a month ago, added this leaderboard, and now you can see who are like the smartest students. The exams are getting more and more complicated, and I'm hoping to make a video on like one of them like soon. Like, if this gets like, if there's a lot of comments on people saying like, oh, we want to see like a special exam in action, then I'll record one. And thank you guys for watching, and peace on the street.